Whenever you visit a friend or family in the countryside, you're always offered a cup of chai because, yeah, we are Kenyan and we love chai. Now, we always use the same ingredients to make chai, but with a little bit of twist here and there. I'm going to be showing you a very easy and simple, flavorful caramel chai. The key ingredient in this recipe is sugar because you're going to caramelize the sugar to get that caramel taste in your chai. So this is a third cup. We have some cinnamon, green cardamom pods, and a star anise. We have loose tea leaves, milk, and water. The recipe is as simple as that. So you're going to need a small pot. And if you're going to be doubling or tripling the ingredients, you're going to need a bigger pot, of course. So you're going to place over medium flame, and the first step is to caramelize our sugar. So I'm going to add into the pot. Pick a small spatula. You're going to reduce the flames to low so that the sugar can slowly melt. This is a very quick step which is going to take around a minute or so. So you have to make sure the flames are at low, and also make sure to stir in your sugar so that you don't have some burnt sugar. Once the sugar is melted, it's going to get a nice brownish color. So you're going to keep on stirring for around 30 more seconds to a minute until you get a deep amber color. Just be careful so that the sugar doesn't burn. This is the color you're looking for. So next you're going to add in 1 cup of water. And be very careful because the sugar is super hot. 1 cup of water. After adding in your sugar, you're going to let the water simmer for around a minute, and it's going to get that lovely amber color from the sugar, from the caramel sugar. Once the water has come to a boil, you're going to add in your spices into the pot. That is 4 cardamom pods, a star anise, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Reduce the flames to medium-low, then you're going to let your tea cook for around 1 to 2 minutes. Once the water comes to a boil, you're going to add in your loose tea leaves. That is a teaspoon. Then you're going to reduce the flames to low and slowly simmer your tea for around 1 to 2 minutes. And during this time, the spices that is, are going to infuse into the tea, and it's going to get very aromatic and flavorful. Once your tea comes to a boil just like this, you're going to use a sieve and stir in. Reduce the flames to low. Then you're going to simmer for around 2 minutes. Keep watch over your chai so that it doesn't spill. You know how you move for a second and you find that your tea is spilled? That is what we don't want. It's been around 2 minutes for slowly simmering my chai, so I'm going to bring the flames to high once more. Let the chai bubble up once more. So now I'm going to transfer into my teapot, ready to enjoy my breakfast. So I'm going to place my sieve on top, put out the flames, and transfer in my chai. And we have a gorgeous deep color. Once done, you're going to cover your teapot, or you can transfer to a vacuum flask so that the tea can remain hot for the entire day. You'll be surprised how we have a very nice caramel taste in this chai. still very hot, and I'm going to be enjoying with some half cakes, which I made earlier on. You can check up here or in the description box for the full recipe. We have a very nice warm taste from the cinnamon and cardamom pods together with the caramel. That is the sugar that we melted, which makes each sip absolutely amazing. Let me tell you, you have to try out this recipe so that we can all agree it's a recipe worth trying.